Billy, what's your name?
Mario Miranda?
Mario. Mario, are you familiar with the Canadian geese?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay. When you go to the park over here, Stanley Park, you'll see a bunch of birds there. It's kind of our Canadian bird. It's Canadian goose, Canadian geese. And they're beautiful birds, like swans almost, but they're really beautiful birds. But in New York right now, they're killing our birds. They literally gassed thousands of them last year. You know what they did with them?
No, I don't.
This is true. They take the meat and send it off to Philadelphia and put it in the food bank.
So they're eating them.
They're eating our geese. Literally, our goose is cooked.
Right.
So what do you think about that? I mean, this is like a Canadian bird. It'd be like cooking the American eagle, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I definitely don't agree with it. I wouldn't eat a goose, but I mean, what kind of environmental issues are they doing to stop them, or?
Well, here's the deal. I mean, it makes sense on one hand. You know the plane that went down into the Hudson River?
Sure.
That plane hit a Canadian goose. That's what brought it down. And so there's thousands of them flying in that area, and it's a hazard to airline traffic. So that's why they're gassing the geese.
So they're kind of like pests in the air.
Yeah, they're pests in the air, and so they don't know what to do, so they're killing them.
Right.
In Toronto, what they do is they use hawks, and they release the hawks, and the hawks get rid of the geese. So it seems like there should be another way, because it's kind of like
A more humane way, anyhow.
yeah, and I guess what they're doing is trying to appease the critics of people that would say you're killing, these birds, and by giving the meat to the poor.
I'm not really sure what to say on that.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
a difficult one.
it definitely catches you off guard. I mean, it's clearly a problem.
Do you have anything like that in Florida? I mean, I know you have alligators on your golf course.
Yeah, I know we have alligator issues. We have a lot of shark issues.
Oh,
And well, not in Orlando, but in like South Florida and up in Central Florida area and the coastlines. I'm not really so sure about that.
How about birds? Like, you have tons of birds there. Do they have problems with the air traffic with their birds?
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily the air traffic. I know they have issues with wild turkeys that run around. They run into like.
Oh, I met a lot of wild turkey. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Not the liquor.
Yeah, there's that.
But yeah, I mean, I know they have a lot of issues with turkeys that run around the people's lawns and destroy them. And I'm not sure what type of deterrents they use. I'm not sure if it's something they plant in their ground or what type of methods they're using to stop them. As far as birds flying in the air, that's a tough one to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know how they gas them. I mean, what's that doing to the environment? If you're gassing the geese.
Gas, when it comes out, I'm not sure, does it dissipate? Does it go into our environment and hurt us as well, I mean.
And then you have the question of, are the geese contaminated?
Right, of course.
And now you're feeding contaminated meat to poor people.
Is there any type of, I guess, mercury or any type of...
I don't know what testing they've done. I know in Canada, that'd be very interesting too. I think we should look into this, because there are definitely some questions here.
Right.
Anyway, thanks a lot. Hope